Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Douche.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's gag me for short, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
Three heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against three villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know.
To keep the world of Euphrey from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. And you weren't buying anything in Dark City?
I didn't see anything that I really wanted that I could actually really want to use.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I mean, I don't need grenades, and I don't need.
Yeah, you don't really need health stems anymore either.
No. The only thing I would buy is materials to make the injections. But
yeah. So you meet up with Vic, actually.
Okay.
Like you get in contact with Vic and you're able to discuss with him. So you got that cut of what you sold? He's assuming that you sold product.
Sure. I didn't sell much though, and I'll give him 10 gold.
Did you sell anyone any of that stuff?
So that's 100 credits.
Yeah. I'll just
1,000 credits.
Oh no, 10 gold is 10 gold is 1,000 credits. Yeah. So I'll give him 10 gold. Just to make him think that I'm selling.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a large cut or a small cut, but I haven't sold much.
So that's not a whole lot of money. Do you need anything? Do you need more supplies?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not a lot. I can give you a little bit more money, for some more supplies. But really, I was only able to sell just a little bit. I wanted some more for myself as well, but I can pay you for the supplies.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about paying me for the supplies. Just try and move some more. Don't let it let me see you. I'd like to see about maybe 5 times that amount. Let's stair step our way up to. I'm setting a goal for you. So about 5 times that we'll work our way up. I'm willing to work with you. don't know. There's something about you. I like the way you look, and it's very natural. Don't really see that too often. Yeah, and he pulls out this jug out of like a pouch underneath his jacket, and he's like, here, this should be enough for you to make whatever you want.
Thanks so much.
As
Vic.
long as you got the bodies.
Yeah. No, I've got the bodies.
They hit the floor.
I've got a good place that I know of. I can get those. It's just that the market's real. The market I'm in isn't extremely interested, but I'll do my best to try to get some sales in there for you.
All right. Sounds good. We got a deal. Remember, try and increase sales by 5 times.
Yeah, you got it, Vic. Thanks.
By the way, Victor would have gone back to looking like a crypt folk when he first met Vic.
Yeah, I
Vic would know who he was.
Yeah.
Look natural though.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah. You're not all cybered up like he is.
Yeah, and Victor would have, I don't know how much Vic saw the raps, but Victor would have made it look similar if he did. If not, Victor, I think at this point when he looks like a crypt
there
folk,
would have been some exposed. Yeah. I mean, he didn't really think much of it, but
yeah, because everyone's got weird stuff sticking off of them there. But
yeah,
cool.
All right, so you have enough to make. I mean, not go overboard with it, but yeah, you have enough to make some stuff.
And then, cool. I'll make a couple, and I'll let you know what I make.
Okay. Let's see. So Julian, you're avoiding Verspar?
Yes.
Okay. Would you have gone into the garage at all, Victor?
The garage?
Yeah.
Victor probably would have stopped by to say hi to Carl as if it meant anything.
Okay. Yeah. So
you just hear like robots sobbing. No one ever comes to see me.
Please state the password.
Gumdrop.
Incorrect
Welcome back,
password.
user Victor.
Someone changed the password.
Welcome back, user Victor.
Thanks, Carl. How have you been?
Running diagnostics. Everything is optimal.
That's really good to hear. Can we retcon this to where Victor took the car to Dark City?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Victor took
you
Carl
drove
to
Carl.
Dark City.
Carl took you around Dark City.
Yeah. Because he had to take the
Yeah,
car.
and the discussion with Vic took place inside of Carl.
There we go.
Can't be talking about
Carl,
such things out in
Vic.
the open.
He's my robot friend.
He didn't think anything of it. Like, it's kind of normal to him.
Yeah,
So.
Kind of lame.
Well, Victor's not a duck, so
Mm.
it's a crypt folk that looks exactly like Vic. And
So you actually, I mean, you see Verspar inside of the garage in the shop area, and she is working on a mech that it looks like she's piecing it together and everything, and looks like she's been spending some time in Dark City and getting parts and stuff.
oh, cool. Yeah, well, Victor would go over and talk to Verspar. He's like,
Hi, Verspar. How are you?
Oh, and she gets out from like bending inside of this mech suit, and she gets out and wipes sweat from her forehead, and she's like, "Oh, hey Victor, I'm all right. Busy, working really hard. I just enjoy the work."
Yeah, it looks like you're building another mech. Is that for you?
Oh yeah, I kind of miss my old one, and it'd be nice doing this one on my own.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't help stop the other one from blowing up.
I tried, okay?
Oh, it's okay. I'd rather not have the memories of my past tied to that. I think I would still build one on my own that I didn't build with Julian.
No, that makes sense. And I just wanted to check on you. I saw you from over there when I was getting out of Carl.
Oh yeah. I kind of tweaked his engines a little bit.
He's working great. He drives real smooth.
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
Is there anything I can help you out with?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Did you need a snack?
I'm good, thank you. I just actually got back from the Stout Hearts and I had a bit of lunch.
Have you seen Julian?
No, I haven't. Not in. I guess not since y'all left the last time.
Oh, I thought he would have you help with the mech.
Oh, no, but that's fine. I have, I'm pretty busy here.
Well, if you need anything from me, you just let me know.
Yeah, for sure. And she
Bye,
goes
Verse
back to working on stuff. Bye, Victor.
Victor doesn't think she's doing too well, so when she's not looking, he's gonna bite her and do psychic feast to see what's bothering her.
Oh, God.
Wild heel turn.
Tell me what's wrong.
I need to know.
I have to help you.
Jesus.
No,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't want to talk, then she doesn't have to. It's not like
She just seems really like her mind is busy with working on this mech.
Just doing science stuff, man.
Yeah.
Victor's used to scientists not wanting to hang out with him while they're busy.
I mean, yeah.
That is true.
Scientist, mechanic, whatever. It's the same
it's
thing,
not
Victor.
just me. That's just all of us, man.
It's all of you jaded people that tried to kill yourselves.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Aleister, you would have one encounter with Shadow, actually.
Shadow a Shadowbot?
Yeah, Shadowbot.
I mean, I just have to clarify, since we do have access to the Dream Lines readily.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. No, he chose to go with Shadowbot. He likes it. I guess it would be like right after you got done going through the database and everything. And Aleister, I imagine you came across more information on Tulsha.
Well, yes, at least a small amount.
Too bad you can't just jack into Quarrels and get the information instantly.
I suppose that would be rather handy. A lot more efficient, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I have come to really enjoy this robot suit.
I don't know. I kind of like reading, though. It's, in a way, sort of like a nap, where you don't actually sleep.
Yes. I get to get more work done, I guess, so.
I suppose there's a trade-off.
So, any ideas on how you want to find or retrieve your Evangeline?
Well, all of my plans are only loose at best, but I know that I'm going to need more power. That much is abundantly clear.
Okay, Nero.
Yes.
I just need a little bit more power, man.
Just a little bit
more power. My understanding of this Tulsha is that you're gaining more and more of his power through his body parts.
Well, yes, that does seem to be the case, and it would stand to reason with getting closer and closer to that power that I may be able to have the power to reverse whatever may have befallen my Evangeline.
Do you think it's a good idea to go back and change the past?
Well, I don't know that I've ever really considered whether it was a good idea or not. It's simply my purpose. It is what I have determined is best for me to do.
Very well. I guess that is for you to decide. Nobody can make decisions for you.
Yes, I do suppose that is true. I just can't really bear to really have any instance of Evangeline and myself separated, which is largely why I wanted to accommodate your reunion.
Yes, and thank you for that. Just be careful, Aleister. I believe that if I was in the same position as you, I would do it as well, but be careful. That's all I can say. Have a good day, Aleister.
Thank you, and you as well.
All right.
Hi, Shadow.
No, I'm kidding. Victor's just trying to interact with everybody.
What are you guys talking about?
No.
Can I help? I can turn dials for
Julian,
you.
and Julian kind of kept to himself the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I I took steps to kind of avoid everyone.
Yeah. Other than Victor.
Other than Victor for that one.
And you still tried to avoid him.
Exchange. Yeah. Julian is feverishly working and obsessing over the mech suit and going out of his way to make sure that the redesign is done precisely as he needs it to. So all of the coloring, putting everything back together exactly as it was before, like 1-to-1. If there's any kind of, like, to the point where it's obsessive, like Julian would put pieces together and, he'd take one of the gauntlets of the arms and he would put the pieces together and put his hand in it and move his fingers and realize it's not exactly the way that he remembers it. So he will take it apart and put it back together several times before he thinks it can feel the same way as he did. He's going to do that multiple times with a lot of the parts on the mech suit.
Yeah.
To the point where it's starting to become exhausting and frustrating to basically do all this, because for whatever reason, whatever happened with the star spawn, taking apart the suit, something's missing. Julian thinks something is missing or something is wrong or something is not the way it should.
Okay, so he's testing everything. Everything's testing out just fine, but he still feels like there's something wrong.
Yeah, it's something is up where he thinks there is something wrong and there is nothing wrong there. And it's really frustrating. Like, Julian will kind of be, muttering to himself as he's doing it. It's like, I checked this and it was working, and it's not working. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right. And, make you get frustrated, maybe like throw the part across the room and then walk back over and immediately grab it back and start working on it again.
Now, is he integrating the tater tot button into the suit?
No.
Like he can hit the button and it just dispenses a tot in his mouth?
I just tap my face and then I just start eating tater tots within the suit.
Yes, that's very important.
I have not incorporated that yet.
Okay.
So, that's basically the long and short of it.
Okay. I'm going to say all of you finish up all of your stuff. It takes time, some longer than others. So I think Julian would be constantly feverishly working the entire break time, where Victor would have more downtime to just hang out with different people, make friends on the ship, make friends, or like hang out with the friends in the DDA, that kind of stuff. He's just kind of just all over the place and resting slash getting to know people, including the crew and non-named crew members.
They have non-named crew members
that we have not named, and I'm not coming up with random names for people that aren't part of the story. Other than their background characters. Aleister basically napping and reading the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Other than spending time with Evangeline and Shadowbot. And then I'm gonna say y'all end up schedule-wise running into each other in the cafeteria to get something to eat on the ship one day. I say Aleister was busy going through the database. Julian, you hit a point where you're not happy with it, but the suit is done, but you don't think it's done. You just hit a point and you're hungry.
Yeah.
For something other than tater tots.
Mm-hmm.
And Victor, you're going to eat this comforting kind of alien food that you don't get memories from, but it's not just created meat from, and you're not having to cook, and you just happen to be on the ship already, so you just stop by the cafeteria, and you're all three in there.
Oh, hello, you two.
Hey, Aleister, are you hungry too?
Well, yes, I suppose it was about time. I've already had several naps today.
Yeah.
Julian won't be like immediately responding. It seems like he's half eating and then like furiously writing down on a piece of paper, and like there's like several pieces of paper, and like some of it seems like nonsense, and then some of it like looks 100% precise, and like different schematics and drawings and notes and things like that.
Hey, Julian, what are you working on?
What is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Sorry. I was
How much coffee have you had?
Distracted. I don't know. I haven't slept since the first day we got back. I've been.
You should probably rest. That's not good. It's like 3 or 4 days.
No, I can't. I really can't. I putting the mech suit back together is. I don't understand. It's. Burstbar and I, worked on it, and everything was working fine. And then whatever happened at. It doesn't come together. Parts of it come together, but parts of it don't, and it doesn't make sense. I don't.
Do you think perhaps when it all came apart, you lost a piece?
No, or I don't think so. I hope not. It's just that
we picked all the pieces up. All that goop was gone. We made sure to get all the pieces.
No, it's not a matter of
those little guys got them.
Yeah, it's not a. I hope not. Anyway, I will.
You do know that you matched every piece to the blueprints that you had from from JC.
I don't think that's the issue. It's just the pieces aren't fitting together. It doesn't make sense. And I'm just been at it for days, and I'm almost there. I'm almost done. It's just it's very frustrating. And
Aleister, maybe you could help him take like one of those quick naps.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were going to suggest.
No. If I were going to suggest that, I would say Shadow or somebody.
No,
He knows way more about that kind of stuff.
I don't want anyone. It took me so long to get this thing where it's at. I
just want you to get some sleep. You're not doing well.
But
you look terrible.
If I sleep, then I will forget. And if I forget, I've come so far.
You got all your notes right here. Look, see, this one says, headpiece.
So
picking out words they can read.
So if you're looking, are you looking at a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay. So some of it, makes sense, and it looks like, it looks like doctor's handwriting, like it's chicken scratch. And it's all technical stuff, but you'll see that, like, every now and then there'll be like something of a different style, like almost like someone else wrote it, and it just, where it's like, why doesn't it make sense? Why doesn't it work? And variations of that, like, who did this, like kind of in the same style as all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy in The Shining.
Yeah.
So kind of like that, like just kind of buried in the notes, just every now and then.
Yeah, Victor's not going to really notice that. I guess he would. But Victor knows how stressed out you are, and so Victor thinks that you need some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're not crazy anymore because we got the star vampire out of you. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
That makes you better.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So Victor will notice that, but he's not gonna mention it. I don't think. It's just gonna reinforce his concern. He's gonna be like, Julian, I know you're stressed out. Maybe if we just, I really think you need to rest. If you bring maybe a cot in there, you can sleep next to the suit. That way, no one's gonna mess with it. I can lock the door. I'll stand watch. I just want you to get some sleep. You're acting strange, and I want you to. I need you to calm down.
Victor, is there a reason you don't want me to put the suit together? Is there? Did I make you upset or something, or say something wrong? Because it sounds like what you're telling me right now is that I shouldn't be working on the suit.
I just want you to get some sleep. The suit's not going to do you any good if you die from exhaustion.
But then we can't utilize the suit, and the suit is. You've seen what the suit does. It performs well above expectations in any kind of situation that we're in. It's paramount to what we do. It's not something that I could just push off to the side.
Right.
I will.
But you can't use the suit if you die.
I'm
because you don't go to sleep.
I'm done arguing with this. I will.
Y'all hear some footsteps coming towards you. You hear, "Oh, hey guys, what's up?" And Yamnul is an elf, the golden elf again.
Oh, hello, Luname, was it?
You just call me Yamnul, dude.
Well, no, I think I would prefer to call you by your cat name. It is definitely a superior name.
All right, well, I mean, I'd prefer you not, but that's okay.
Hi, Yamnul. Did you need something?
Yeah, we're actually, the ship's ready to take off. Quarrels is all back in 100% order. Oh, we were going to have a viewing party after we get up in outside the planet and watch the terraforming and the rebuilding. It's pretty quick, but it's really cool.
Well, we might be able to make that. I don't know if all of us will be able to come. Julian's.
Oh, it's right. Like, we're going now. We're about to take off. We're just gonna head into just down the hallway, and we got a big window. Well, the Quarrels has put up, and so everybody on the ship can watch it.
Julian while Yamnal's been talking, I'm just kind of like feverishly like rubbing his temples, like every single word that comes out of Yamnal's mouth looks like it's starting another kind of migraine pain. And Julian will stand up abruptly and look at Yamnal and say, Yamnal, I really don't have time for your shit right now. You can do whatever the hell you want. I got a bunch of work to do right now, and this has already been a huge distraction. I have to go back. If Miss White wants us for something, we'll go ahead and help her. As far as it is right now, I don't really want to see you for a while, Yamnal. Do not come looking for me.
That's cool, man. It's not mandatory.
Even if it was, I'm not going to. I don't report to you. You're just here, so take a hint. And then Julian will walk off very frustrated.
He looks, after he walks away, he looks at Victor and Aleister. He's like, man, he's having a hard time, ain't he?
Yes, I think that Victor was right. He really needs to get some sleep. It is making him very grumpy.
Yeah.
I'll come up in a second. And Victor's going to just follow Julian quickly down the hall and try to catch him before he gets completely far away. And he'll be like, Julian, I'm not going to stop you from doing what you're going to do, but let me, I'm going to try and I want to try to make you feel a little bit better. And Victor will just like, I don't know exactly how it would work. I don't know if he has to hit him with it or whatever, but he'll like pull the belt off and just like touch Julian's like arm with the sword and try to cast Cure Wounds on him to see if it'll make him feel any better. Like it'll be obvious what he's doing. He's not like swinging.
How would Julian react to that?
So yeah, tell me exactly what you're doing.
No, Victor's going to like reach down for his little his belt, you know, like and sort of make it obvious that he's his chain belt and make it obvious that he wants to try to heal Julian a little bit.
As soon as you do that, I'll take a step back in a very defensive posture and put up one of my hands and be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
I was gonna cast the
you're reaching for your
heal
sword.
Spell on you.
Stay the hell away from me.
I was just gonna put the heal spell on you to try to help with your headache.
No,
like I did before.
Victor, I need you to back up, and I need you to go back the other way.
Oh, okay. Just try to hurry and finish your mech suit. I want it to be done so you'll feel better.
Fine. I need to go, though. I don't have time for this. Do not come. Just, I will find you guys when I am done. Just, I don't need any interruptions. Thank you for your concern, but I will figure it out. I always figure it out. This is a little bit harder than it usually is.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, let me know, please. Okay.
All right, I will let you know.
And then Victor will leave, and I guess he'll just go watch the terraforming or whatever. He's not really in the mood, but
I'll wait until Victor is out of sight before I'll move back. Like I'll kind of stand there looking at him just to make sure he's going where he says he's going.
No, yeah, Victor's going.
Okay. And then as soon as Victor is out of sight, then I'll start heading back to where I was working.
Okay. All right. So Victor and Aleister, so you go back and you're working on the mech suit, which is completely done at this point, but you're still testing things. Victor and Aleister, you go to the viewing party, basically.
Sure, why not? I mean, Victor might grab some food.
It seems
first,
interesting.
So,
well, you were eating whenever you were in the cafeteria or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you had some food or whatever. There's actually like whenever you get to the big viewing room, there is actually like there's like platters of different types of food. Like there's snacks, there's drinks, there's alcohol, like it's like a party and everybody's celebrating this. And eventually y'all take off. You're watching from the viewing window the whole time of the takeoff. The ship lines up with the planet, and Captain Strawdack is like, all right, let's initiate the first phase. And it starts, and the entire dead planet just starts turning green from the landing site and completely just like fast like covers the entire planet, completely terraforms the entire planet.
Far out,
and
man.
and let's all right, well, we got to get the people.
And then Khan shows up and tries to take the terraforming device.
God!
John!
All right, well, well, let's bring Vithia back to its glory. Or hold on. Let's bring Vithia back to its glory of to where people can live on it again. And now we'll hit the rebuilding phase. And it goes up, and these massive cities start forming up everywhere. From the site, there's still plenty of like plant life and stuff throughout the planet and everything, and it's totally like zoomed in, like Quarrels is zoomed in, so you can actually be seeing everything. It's like a nature documentary as it's like happening. And then the cities start creating and everything, and he's like, now we just need to get everybody back here, now that it's safe and livable again. And everybody's just celebrating, like I guess the equivalent of alien cork popping bottles, stuff like
tentacles are intertwining. It's getting weird.
Wait, are aliens popping corks, or are they alien corks?
Oh, corks. Interesting. Okay.
Well, it's like these weird bottles, and they're like popping them, and everybody's just celebrating, going nuts. I don't know what Victor and Aleister would be doing. I imagine y'all were sitting in the window, like watching it happen, but I don't know if y'all would be celebrating or anything like that.
I don't think celebrating is what...
Yeah, Victor's not really celebrating. It's interesting, but he's much more concerned about Julian.
Yeah.
I don't know how concerned Aleister would be, but he might chat to Aleister a little bit about it. So I don't know if we want to do that. That's always fun. Victor talks to Aleister.
You can.
Yeah.
You
I mean, you know, it happens so often.
Yeah, you can do that.
I guess Victor would initiate the conversation because he had that last interaction.
Yeah, so all these people were excited all around y'all, and y'all were just sitting there next to the window, which is accommodating to cats, no matter
Victor's
how small.
Ducking down.
Good.
No. I mean, like the window completely covers the whole wall, basically.
Oh, okay.
Or at least the viewing window, yeah.
But yeah, Victor would sort of like, they'd probably just been sitting there quietly, while everyone's celebrating. And he'd just like turn to Aleister, who I imagine is just as chill as always. He's just sitting there and be like, Aleister, Julian's acting more strange than usual, right?
Well, yes, I would agree with that statement.
And that's it.
Good conversation. Good talk, buddy.
Like, do you think he's okay?
Well, I mean, I suppose he's probably been in worse situations.
Yeah, but he's almost acting crazier than when he was crazy because of the star vampire stuff.
A lack of sleep can definitely do that kind of thing to you.
You don't have like a sleep spell, right?
Nothing to like force him to go to sleep, but I mean,
No,
I could definitely help him sleep.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to want to get help. Hit my arm again. How many episodes is that going to span? I'm just moving my arm and hitting it on my desk, and I don't know why.
You're going to lose that arm by the time this recording's over.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems like he is somewhat obsessed, and maybe just in some kind of like ultra perfection kind of thing. I can sort of understand that, although I don't think I've ever gotten quite to that point.
No, you...
And I definitely would not forgo sleep for it.
Yeah, I'm worried about him. He's not taking care of himself.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that once this whole thing blows over and he's able to get the mech suit to some acceptable level, it'll probably go back to normal.
I hope so.
All right, so after you say I hope so, we'll cut over to Julian, who is running a 20th test on a part of the suit. Mm-hmm. At this point, you've already surpassed exhaustion level 4. You're definitely you're sluggish already, and your hit point maximum is halved. But at this point, you do hit exhaustion level 5, mm-hmm. and your speed is reduced to 0, and you just do not have the energy to move anymore, and you pass out.
Okay. I guess, as I'm, about to like keel over or whatever, I'll just be making like not even like a necessary adjustment. Like I'll be like looking at one of the engravings, like a lens or whatever, just like making sure like it is like 100% aligned and perfect. And I guess I'll just kind of like nod off and then like, knock my head and fall over.
Yeah. And as you hit the ground and you're just passed out, mm-hmm. like you're dead asleep, all the runes on the suit start to glow. Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. I hope you're enjoying this kickoff to season 4 so far. Julian is not enjoying it. He's in a bit of a mood. Yep, now he's passed out. Oh, and I counted, and it was 3 times. 3 times that Stephen hit his arm. Thank you so much for listening to Microphones and Monsters. If you've made it this far, you gotta be liking it. And that's awesome. Thank you so much. All of our links to everything is on mikesandmonsters.com, and everything you want to know about all the shows that we're partnered with at creativetypo.com. The music in this episode was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios, and I hope you join us next time here on Microphones and Monsters.